All right. All right. It's Friday. Is it? It is. Whew. It is time. 1 second, I'll be right back. Empty chair. Hey Zealin, so-called me, how's it going? So, currently, my daughter is home with me, so it's going to be most likely a very disrupted morning stream. It is what it is. So you probably hear her iPad, hear her making noises. FYI. Hey, Dr. Sheldon Gria, how's it going? So I decided to sketch this one out a little bit more. I think I have a few ideas for it. I think it'll be a cool adjustment. Fools. Good morning, fools. But yeah, so like I said, today is most likely going to be very disruptive, and I will also say who won the comeback bracket, and also the final round. But I'll do that later on the stream. Yeah, hype. I will though. Hey, Captain Boss, how's it going? I will though mention that this time around the judges are very busy, and some unfortunate events for other judges. So it wasn't as much feedback as you've been used to this time around. And it is what it is. You know, we can't change the fact that, you know, they have deadlines and they have work and unfortunate things happening. But at least there was a judging, and at least there's some feedback. But most of it, comparatively to the previous rounds, this is not that much. One of the reasons also that there was a passing, someone passed in the industry, and deadlines, and I think there was a founder of a company who passed, also art director. So some of the judges were a little bit, as one could assume, shook up and sad. But at least there's a judging. At least we got a comeback bracket winner. At least we will know who will be in the finale. It is sad, but that's also life. But needless to say, that judge did not vote this time around. Had to take a break, you know, which, no, absolutely fine. So there was six judges rather than 7. Hey Morphia, Captain Boss, Atsugi. How's everyone doing? So I had this little change of an idea, like that they're joyriding the seeding machine, and it's like trying to keep the hands on the ground, but it's like lifting right there. Maybe some kid up here is like hanging on it, like yeah, you know. So it's tipping over a bit. Hey, Michal Rachwal. How's it going? And there was just before the stream ended yesterday, someone saying that the seeding machine is trying to plant trees, and I think that's a really good little detail to add, that we gotta add. You know, that is clearly visible. It's planting the world, like it's seeding. I think it. One of the other things that was very important that we did was horizontal, which I think it will speak miles. Well, welcome back, Michal. I'm very glad that you are back. So I was thinking, you know, in order for it to have some sort of extra meaning, this seeding machine, is that we could do it so that there's other seeding machines, but they are not joyriding, being joy-ridden. Ridden? So we can see more clearly, you know, like what they're doing, right? They're planting a world. Now the question is, should we show like, oh, there's a world in despair? I am unsure if that's the way we want to do it. Oh, and by the way, I might need to run after my daughter if she decides that it's a great idea to run away. Just as a heads up, I might need to leave the chair. What I would like to do though is to probably have like lines of untreated world. We really need to show, you know, like what they're doing with these machines, right? Did I freeze? Gria, yeah, that's the idea, right? That's the idea that they are making the world. But I also want to show that it's not the only machine, right? That the planters are like almost like an inkjet, like writing nature back into existence, right? So there's gonna have to be a balancing act. Hey Spirited, how's it going? Oh, it could even be, oh yeah, that's a great opportunity. It could even be you know, this cedar machine, they're joyriding, so the lines shouldn't be you know, it shouldn't be perfect. They should be writing they're actually having to write in green, not brown. It's a bit tricky, like how to have a good balance between it. But I think this is a good, definitely an improvement. We can see them drawing crazy patterns of nature back. Hey, cool streams. Happy Friday. And later on the stream, let's say maybe in 10 minutes, we'll do the announcement of who won the comeback bracket finale, and then who is in the finale and the topic for the finale. And for those who don't know, Kuo, or however you pronounce it, he's a streamer. Plays a lot of shooters. He was a top player in Counter-Strike. KWO. Quo. And I found him because I was watching another player play a game that's military shooter game, and he raided him, and I stuck around because he has the same kind of condition, but not the same style of it as my daughter, which is autism. He definitely doesn't have it as bad as my daughter, but nevertheless, it is a disability of sorts. At least for my daughter, it is. I think Quo is a bit less held back by it. My daughter would probably, they deemed it medium to severe autism, which means my daughter is probably going to need help for the rest of her life. But it is what it is. Quo, yeah, exactly. But nevertheless, you can't stand there and be ruled by it, right? Eyes forward and keep fighting. That's the way to do it. Indeed. It would be great to show like movement and chaos kind of in this drawing somehow. It's tricky. Should we do the hey, Quo streams? What choice? It's only 15 minutes left. But yeah, you do you. Hey Bruno Romanos. It's a golden ticket entry. It's one of many of my sketches of maybe they've knocked one over to show the chaos of what they're up to, and maybe it's broken and it's growing a lot of things out of it. Maybe that's a cool idea. The idea is that it's like what's the future inner child of yours. Yeah, there's a long topic, but long story short, it's about your inner child in the future, and it's sponsored by Mercedes. So I'm trying to do some. This is one of 4 sketches I'm gonna develop over the weeks. I have 45 days left, and this is for the golden ticket again. Like, I have won the golden ticket last year, so I'm gonna try to win it again. But yeah, so this is for that art competition. It's nothing like free vacation, right? Oh, really, Michal? That's awesome. Congratulations. Glad I could have helped a tiny bit in your future. Hey, Ricky. It pleases me a lot that you accredit your success a little bit to me. Thank you for taking the time and being honest and allowing me to know. Thank you, and I wish you best of luck. Stick around, why don't you? Help someone else. Hey, Ricky. No, it is not released yet. I will do so in 5 minutes. Michal, oh, thank you very much. My daughter is chiming in and saying thank you very much, Bjorn. Eric Ricky, yeah, grape. And that kind of beautifully segues, Michal, into an announcement which I've already announced, but I'm going to be starting to do gumroads. And one of the gumroads, the first one will be a dark fantasy gumroad about the character. And I'm going to talk about it, how I designed it, roughly. Not so much like a grand design theory, but more or less like in a specific case of what I was thinking. And I will be releasing it after the summer. And I will be doing many more gumroads, which will be a more like specific series of tutorials. My daughter is next to me.
Me.
You? Matilda, go sit in sofa. Ne, sede divana, Luzu. Matilda, sede divana. One second. So, back. My daughter decided it was a great thing to run to the kitchen. Yeah, so I will be doing specific gumroads, like tailor-made for with like So the idea is like I'll do general tutorials of specific characters, but I will also be releasing specific theory tutorials. So it's like a miniature class in thumbnailing, where I won't be discussing the thumbnailing theory in these general cases of like a character, just a monster. You know, I will be touching on the subject, but then you can also, well, that's the idea, like tutorials specifically, like portion sized, right? My stance on art tests. We do art tests at the company for testing the ability of artists, but we tell them that the art test is theirs. They can do whatever they want with the art test. We don't use it for clients. We don't use it for anything after the fact, other than testing the artist's ability, and we make up artificial artist scenarios, and we ask them do end game boss character design. These are the premises: Neo Tokyo, whatever, and you have this amount of time to do it. Go have fun, and then when they're done with it, we say, "Oh, thank you. You can use it for your portfolio or whatever." But I have a thing against companies doing art tests for client. So they test someone and then they use the product for the client, which is bad. Ricky, I speak to my daughter in Latvian and Swedish, but most of the time she responds better to Latvian because she's surrounded with Latvian people, and I am the only one speaking Swedish around her. So most of the times Latvian is the best way to communicate with her because she's autistic. Michal, it will be similar to past CGMA classes, yeah, but differently. Um, right, so let's do the art. Let's do the what's it called? The round comeback bracket. So these Zielin, one Emir Levy. I'm going to mess up. This is Karl Schlesinger, Mayo, and Simon Dwyer. These were the people who showed up, and they will be fighting for. They have been fighting for the finale spot. There's 6 people in the finale, and one of these people will be number 7, and the finale starts today. So they had 2 weeks to do these entries, and the topic was "Didn't see it coming," I think. Hey, Kilrathi. So obviously everyone had their own take on the subject, but the winner, drum roll, brrr, this guy, Simon Dwyer, won. Congratulations. Applaud. So the finale, people, looks like this. It's Prov, Mayart, Permia, Snivels, Morphia, Hero, and Simon Dwyer. Oh, Jesus. What a finale. And the finale starts today. 1 second. Like I said, the feedback this time around was very sparse. It wasn't massive because of different reasons. So apologies for the sparse feedback. this round, but at least there was some. So the finale, the thread is posted on the forums, and the topic for the finale is the final challenge. That is the topic. You can see it in the background. The final challenge. You can decide how you want to interpret that. But a lot of feedback from the last round was that they strayed away a little bit from the topic. I would suggest you make sure that you communicate clearly the topic. But the topic is the final challenge. And hey, Zix Nano. So that is the topic. And here's the people fighting. And to reiterate again, the first place winner will get a free copy of Firestarter and a feature of the work inside. THU TV Volume 3 full access. A free copy of the book Tane Volume 2. Clip Studio Pro license. 10 free products from Foundation. And Foundation is a massive archive of very informative tutorials. And you can pick and choose 10 of your whatever you want. And a big print from InPrint from your final winning entry. And second and third place winners will get a free copy of Firestarter magazine. 5 each from the Foundation Gumroads. So number 2 and number 3 will have 5. And then a print of their own from the winning or their runner-up entries, 2 and 3. So that's the topic, the final challenge. You can because I think that's broad enough for you to do whatever you want with. And I will, after the stream, I will set up, or actually I need to do it now. Might as well do it now. The Nightbot callouts. So the deadline for the final is in 2 weeks. So now you should be able to do that, and you get to the final thread. Michal, it's a yearly competition, so it will be start next year around February, March probably. So that's it. That is it. You guys see round 5 results. I need to alter round 5 command. Okay. So now if you type round 5, you will also get the results of round 5, which are, like I said, feedback is small. Unfortunately, this time around. But that's it. That's it for the... You guys have 2 weeks. Get cracking. Hey, Greya, have a good one. And I want to say a massive thank you for everyone who participated this far. Unfortunately, a lot of you didn't make it to the end, but that's what you get for a 102 artist knockout tournament. We're now down to the last 7, so mad respect. It is not easy. Spirited, that's fine. That's fine. It's a massive, I can say, I mean, it's not over. It's 2 weeks left, but it's been a massive undertaking to try to juggle all of this. It's fun. It's fun. Oh, someone commented about the palette, that it feels like a traditional painting. Yeah, it is. It is quite Flemish, right? Like the woman picking shit from the field. Gria, yeah, absolutely. What I want to do at the end of Unreal Bjornament is I'm gonna be asking for feedback. So I'm gonna try to create some sort of form with questions, and that whoever participated can answer at the after the finale, of course. Michal, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, every time sounds like I've done it for years, but this is the second Unreal Bjornament, and every time the Unreal Bjornament is going and the artists are going through the process of fighting and upping their game and defending their honor and so on, there's massive evolution in style and skills. I mean, you can literally see the progression from day 1 to now, which is amazing. My daughter is screaming bye bye. If Discord is still on, absolutely. We are over 700 people on the Discord. So it's definitely still on. And if you want to join the Discord, the link is underneath. But yeah, so stream is over. You guys have the challenge for the final. Best of luck to all the finalists. It's gonna be amazing to see. We're gonna see the final results. There's some killer artists in the finale, and well deserved for Simon Dwyer to get back to the finale. And let's find a suitable victim to raid. Who to raid? Oh, what's this person doing? Oh, that looks crazy. Are they actually painting that? Or just looking, commenting? No. Sozomaika? Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's rate Sozomaika. Well, as per usual, I'm gonna do the outro, and after the outro, take you to the raid. So don't go anywhere. Anyways, have a great day. Thank you for coming. Good luck to all the finalists. It's on. Bye, everyone.